What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It is Stella Crew Gaming, and I have another GTA 5 solo unlimited money glitch for you today. Now, I do apologize for being MIA for quite a while here. I'm still battling some bad internet issues, moving, trying to find new places that's going to be suitable for us. So stay tuned, but we should be finding somewhere new soon. Alright, so for this solo glitch, you need a few things to get you going. You do need to have an MOC with the vehicle storage. You do need to have a bunker, obviously, to put your MOC in. And we're also going to need a nightclub. Alright, and make sure your nightclub does have a garage attached to it, at least one level, so that we can have some RH8 LGs, just stock ones, in there. Okay. We also want to make sure that we do have our options and our matchmaking put on closed. So go to online options, make sure that's on closed. And we want to be in free aim. Now, if most of our friends play in assisted aim, we want to be in free aim, okay? So you can go to story mode or creator, change it to free aim. We also need the car we want to duplicate in the back of the MOC. And we do have to have the jobs here on the screen. Sometimes it shows it in that corner, sometimes it's back there. But we do need the missions as well. So if you don't have them unlocked, you only need to do 2 cargo missions to get them unlocked. And we're going to have the car that we want to duplicate right here in the back of the MOC, and we just want to drive it out. So as usual, if you're doing this to make the most money possible, the LG Retro Custom is going to give you the most money. So make sure you have it parked right here. So just drive it out of the MOC. Now, before we start anything, we do also make sure we want to be stocked in beer. Okay, so you can get it for free from your facility or buy it from any convenience store, but you do want to make sure you're fully stocked on beer. Very important before you do anything. And your bunker also has to have the security upgrade, so you have these closed caption TVs on the desk. Okay, so we got our bunker, we got our MOC, we got our LG Retro Custom in the back. We have a nightclub full of RH8s. We got our LG Retro Custom parked right there. Alright, we got our inventory stocked full of beer. We are now ready. Okay, so we want to register as a CEO, not a motorcycle club. You'll thank me later for that. Make sure you are registered as a CEO. Okay, we're in an invite only session. And we're just going to go into our MOC, and we're going to go back to the computer screen here. Now we're going to pull up our phone, and we're going to go into quick jobs, go under activities, and we're going to go ahead and open up any one of these activities and start them. Doesn't matter which one it is. If you want to play golf, tennis, you're not actually going to play it. So just click on one of them, go on alone. Alright, so if you have a friend in here, make sure you pick alone and go, are you sure? Yes. You're going to hit right on the D-pad on the screen. You're going to log in, and you're going to launch up this mission, hit confirm. Any one of the missions is fine. Then you're going to go ahead and spam right on the D-pad again, log back in, and back out. Now, sometimes this glitch can be finicky, and you'll be frozen. If that's the case, you have to start the glitch over, just like I was there. So find a new session, start over, okay? So same thing, we're going to start up an activity, launch session, confirm, spam right on the D-pad, log back in, circle to back out. And we're going to exit out this door right here, okay? Make sure it's that door. Do not go to the other door, or you'll be stuck on a black screen. Alright, so you're going to launch that session up, that job up. You're going to back out, hit right on the D-pad, launch it again, back out, and then walk out that door. Alright, so hope that makes sense. Our Retro Custom is still there. Now we're going to run over to our computer screens. Now you're going to be on a blurred out screen. It's going to say loading in the bottom right, and you're going to have no mini-map. So that's what you want. That's good at this point, okay? We just want to go to the closed caption TVs and hit right on the D-pad. Should take us in and take us back out, and we'll be invisible for a few seconds, okay? Now to get off of the blurry screen, you want to go ahead and join one of your friends in the different targeting mode. So that's why I said make sure you're on free aim, okay? So if you go into your settings or your activity in your PlayStation menu, I should say, and go over to one of your friends, you can click on join session, not request to watch, join session, and we're just going to deny that alert, and we will now be unblurred. Okay, so from here we want to go into our inventory, snacks, and we want to go ahead and drink the piss washer beer. So we want to make sure we're holding X so that we drink the entire beer. It takes you 8 beers until you pass out. Alright, so drink them all until you pass out, and you will now be outside of the hospital over here. Okay, So from here we want to call up a CEO buzzard. Now this is why I said that we want to make sure we're a CEO. If you're a motorcycle club, you cannot unfortunately call out any vehicles. So then you're going to have to run over to Trevor's and steal the helicopter from there. Now without a mini-map, this can be difficult. So I called my buzzard, but I don't know where it is now. So sometimes it actually spawns behind the building. So as you do this glitch a few times, you'll start to realize that it is going to be there. Now, you also can't hit your options button, but if you do open up your phone, which I'll show you here in a second, and go to the web browser, you can sometimes hit options here, and it'll pull up your map. Now, for me, it didn't this time, but usually it does, okay? So it's good to know where you're going, or else you're going to be flying around aimlessly for a while. So I usually just follow this highway, and then from there I kind of know where I'm going. So whatever works easier for you. Okay, so we're flying over to our nightclub. Now we're going to go into the garage where all of our retro, or our RH8s are. Okay, so mine is in basement level 3. I've got a few stock RH8s in here. Now you just want to get into any one of them and then just hit gas. Okay, now if done correctly, the car will disappear. We are golden. Okay, now we're going to pull up our phone, go to web browser. Now we're going to hit start or options and pull up our map. Okay, now we're going to basically do a quick teleport up to our bunker. Now for some reason, if your jobs don't show up, you can go into hide options, go to jobs, flick them on, flick them off, and then go back in and they will show up. Okay, so they did for me, but in case if they don't for you, that's all you have to do. And for some reason in the background there, my nightclub garage is actually merged. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit square on the job closest to the bunker. Okay, so we want to start up this job. This will get us out of the nightclub. Now at this point we're going to join our friend again in the different targeting mode. But this time when we pull up their name, we click on join session. We're actually going to accept the first alert and deny the second. Okay, so again we're going to go on join session, not request to watch, join session. Accept this first alert, deny the second alert, and it's going to give us a network error, and it's just going to kick us back into the session. And we're now going to have our mini map. So at this point we're unglitched. Now all we have to do is walk into our bunker. Alright, and if everything's done correctly up to this point, our retro custom will be sitting there waiting for us. So he's going to walk in, and should be there any second. Boom, there it is. Now if you pay attention to the plates, the plate will actually change. Okay, so I was on the back, but it's actually on the front on this one, so it's already changed. And all we need to do from here is drive it into our MOC and save it, and that is it. This car is now duplicated. It's going to say that it is full. That is okay. Just accept that alert that it's full. It's going to move the original into our nightclub. Alright. Now if we want to rinse and repeat this glitch, all we have to do is get back into the retro custom and just drive it out. Excuse me. That's all we have to do. Alright, so from here we'd obviously have to go back and get some more beer before we could actually start it over again. But more or less that's it. You just park it back on the slab, walk back into your MOC, and start from there. Alright guys, we'll expect to see more from me here hopefully in the next few weeks. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you're new, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I will have some pretty cool stuff coming at you pretty soon. Alright guys, this is your boy StellaCrew. I'm out.